Welcome to the RepairQ onboarding video series. This video will be showcasing the RMA process, Return Merchandise Authorization, including all the different RMA statuses, how an item can get placed into those statuses, how to view them, and how to send and reconcile them. So the first method I'll talk about is from a ticket. Here I am in a repair ticket. We're working on a device for a customer and our technician realizes that we have a bad part. So here's what we'd do. Open up that ticket and edit it. We're going to head down to the ticket items section and take a look at the items here. We've got a service and we've got a part. So obviously the part is going to be the one that we're going to mark as defective. Over here on the right side you've got a thumbs down button. When you hover over it, it shows you damaged/defective item. So we'll go ahead and click on that. We're going to mark which supplier it came from. Make a note of what is wrong with that particular part and mark it as defective. That will initiate the RMA process for that inventory item. If it's damaged, you would mark it as damaged here, which will do something completely different. We're going to go ahead and click Update Item. So that goes ahead and removes that item from the ticket, and now you can add another one in. So we'll bundle it just like we did before. Attach our part, add item. So now if you look at the ticket, it looks like there's two different parts on the ticket here, but in reality it wipes away all charges and anything to do with the defective part and just leaves the regular part in the ticket. Once we save it, we can go ahead and print that ticket, and it's only going to show the item that's actually going to be installed in that part. So when you print this out for your customer, they're just going to see your repair service and the one part that's being used. So another way items can get added into RMA status is directly from inventory. So here I am on an inventory item, iPhone 6 Plus LCD, assembly white. I've got my list of how many I have in stock right here. There's a couple different ways you can do that. So if you have several that are going to be marked as defective, if you came across a batch of 5 of them that all of them are defective, you can tag the ones that you want. Click Edit Selected. Change the status down to Pending RMA and make your notes. Click Apply. You can also do it one by one. So if you only have one that you need to change, you can do it that same way using the Edit Selected box, or you can just edit each individual item from this box over here. So pull up that item, edit it, change your status to Pending RMA, make your note, and save. Another way that items can be moved into pending RMA status are from the purchase order. So here I am in a purchase order of parts that I ordered. If I receive them and automatically immediately notice that 2 of the 20 parts are bad, I can receive 2 right here and put them straight into defective pending RMA status. That way they don't even have to go into your in-stock inventory. You can skip that step altogether and you can receive those. So it'll send those 2 directly into pending RMA status. Now to get to your pending RMA items and all of your RMA items, you head over to Inventory and RMA Tracking. You can also view your RMA items straight from the inventory summary or detail, but RMA Tracking will take you to exactly where you need to be. The default screen is to show you anything that's in pending RMA. You also have tabs for RMA sent as well. And up here you have RMA reconciled to show you all the ones that have already been reconciled and any batches that you've sent. So from here you can send your batch back to your supplier. So right away I can see that I have these top 2 that came from Amazon. So if I want to send my batch straight back to Amazon, I can check these 2, hit Send Selected. It's asking me if I want to print a label for that batch to include with my shipment, so you can do that if you'd like. If not, just go ahead and click Create New RMA Batches, and it marks those as sent. It's automatically going to show it on the top here, and you can print it from here or view the batch. So going back to RMA tracking here, now you'll see those 2 were removed from pending RMA and we're left with the 4 from earlier. Clicking on RMA sent will show you the items that you have sent. Once those items either come back as replacements or you receive credit for them, at that point you can reconcile that RMA. It's a lot easier to do it by batch, but you can also do it one by one by tagging the items that you wish to reconcile. I'll show you the batch way. Click View Batches on the right side. View Batch Items right here. Then you can just reconcile this entire batch at one time. So we'll say Reconcile Sent Items. Tag the ones we wish to reconcile. Hit Reconcile Selected. And now we need to tell RepairQ what happened. So did we receive credit for them? Was the RMA rejected? Did they say that we damaged the parts? Did you receive replacements? Were they lost? Or any other inventory statuses that you've created? So we're going to say that these ones we received replacements for. I'd like to make a note of what actually happened and when it was received, just so you can keep that note on that inventory item. Then click Reconcile. So that will add those 2 parts back into your in-stock inventory with the same supplier, same cost, and add those notes to those 2 inventory items. That will reconcile that RMA batch as well, and you're free to move on with whatever else you were doing. That's going to be it for the RMA video. Stay tuned for the others.